Okay, I can do 10 push-ups, I could do 20 push-ups non-stop, but the question is how will I handle the fatigue 300 push-ups in? You see what I'm saying? That's where the challenge comes in, okay?
Are we good? Are we good to go? Yeah. Don't do what you did yesterday. All right, guys. Yesterday was fun. I don't know if you guys saw, but the day before that, I announced that I was going to be doing 1,000 push-ups. I'm going to be doing 1,000 push-ups in 12 hours in honor of Black Lives Matter. And sure enough, yesterday, we, as you know, all the people that came. You gonna give me an attitude this entire time? Yesterday we did 1,000 push-ups. I had a couple people come in and support me, but I wanted to make this video telling you guys how I managed to do the impossible. So yesterday I premised everything by saying that 1,000 push-ups is something that I thought was impossible for me, and so I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to challenge myself and do something impossible I wanted to do something impossible for a good cause. So I got the idea of doing 1,000 push-ups while I was on the treadmill. I was going for a 90-minute walk. Yeah, I wanted to do 1,000 push-ups. I wanted to push myself, and I wanted to do it off no training because I really wanted to suffer and feel what pain feels like. I wanted to feel like giving up, and I wanted to push past it and really succeed. But let's talk about the 1,000 push-ups. That's probably why you guys are watching. The first 100 to 200 didn't feel anything. They felt pretty smooth. I was pacing myself. It felt good. Around 300 and 400 is when I really started to feel my right shoulder, which is something I didn't even think about. Being in that push-up position for so long and doing that push-up was straining on my shoulder like crazy. Also around this time is when I really started to get bored. Like I was getting so bored. I knew that was going to be a challenge too, like being focused on a goal for like 10 hours straight. And it was just so boring. I wanted to watch Netflix and stuff like that, but since I was also live streaming it, I literally had to just focus on the chat and the push-ups. And yeah, I was super bored. Around 500, I was getting really exhausted and I really wanted to quit. At that point is when I was like, yo, what's the point of this? Blah, blah. But luckily I had my chat in there to, cheer me up. And then at 600, the stream died again. And at 600, I walked outside and I was like telling Christina, I was like, yo, this is really tough. I really don't want to do this anymore. I'm exhausted. My shoulder hurts. I tried to do the push-ups and I couldn't. So I decided to just take an hour and a half nap. I just took an hour and a half nap on the floor. And when I woke up, I was like, you know what? Let me try it again. I didn't really want to say, let me try it again. I was like, you know what? Let me just go live. I was almost like at that point, I knew what my brain was going to tell me. It wanted me to not do the push-ups. But I knew that once I started the live stream, is going to motivate me to keep going. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, I'm not going to do it. But I was booting up the live stream. I started up the live stream. People started joining. And then I just started getting back into it. And yeah, it really hurt. But at 600, 650, that's when I really started pushing past the mental and going, you know what, this hurts, but I can still do it, so I'm going to keep doing it. And sure enough, 700 came along, 800 came along. At 800, I was like, yo, I'm only 100 away from 900, and once I'm at 900, there's no turning back, like I'm doing this, whatever. But I was so bored. I was so bored because I was doing 2 push-ups a minute, and I just wanted it to be over. And every time I clicked the progress, it would only go up by 2. I was super frustrated. And I was super exhausted, super tired. Something that helped a lot was playing motivational music, blah, blah. I got to 900, got to 920, 950, 960, 970, 980, 990, and then boom, 995, 999, and 1,000. And it was great. It was an amazing feeling. I definitely know that now that I did that, I've learned a lot about myself. And it's that, your body will try to get you to stop in a lot of aspects in your life. And that's because your brain wants comfort, right? Like that's how we survive. The brain that we exist in, which is the frontal cortex, that's the new brain, hasn't been around for too long. But that's the part of the brain where we develop ambition, fulfillment, all these things. Oh, if I had a car, I'd be comfortable. However, we've never had that fancy car. So how do we know, right? Like that's the part of the brain of forethought. So that part of the brain and the old brain hate each other because your old brain says, hey, just stick to what you know, let's just survive. That new brain is saying, no, let's not survive, let's thrive. Now I know that the new brain is stronger than the old brain if I let it. If I let myself stay motivated, if I let myself push myself, now I know that I can defeat myself. If there's a goal that I have in place that's super challenging at first, my body doesn't want to do it, I want to give up, I know that if I keep going and, scratch 2 push-ups off at a time, eventually I'll reach my goal. And if I really want that goal, it doesn't matter how long it takes. So I did 1,000 push-ups in 10 hours. Would I recommend it? Definitely, 100%. The pain is bearable. The soreness the day after is bearable. But what you learn from doing impossible things is, invaluable. You really can't put a price tag on it, and it's something that feels really good. You learn so much from yourself. It's really awesome. August 25th, 2017, I was doing 100 push-ups on YouTube, and yeah, I was struggling to do 100. And to know that yesterday I did 1,000, and just to think about where I am in comparison to what was in that video is really awesome. We also raised $300 for Black Lives Matter. I'm not gonna end it there. I wanna hold up and keep the fundraiser page up. So if you guys wanna donate, it's in the description. And let's see how much we can get. This was a lot of fun. It's not gonna be the last time I do this. The next challenge will be who knows what. If you guys have an idea for a challenge, comment down below. And yeah, let's have some fun. I wanna keep motivating you guys and showing you guys as much as I can through my own journey and through my own struggles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. If you did, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys want me to do next. And I'll see you guys soon, tomorrow at noon.